So, Pops, tell me how it was growing up in the Philippines when you were born. What's your recollection? How far can you remember back?
I remember the typhoon there. We go swimming up to there was a lot of water everywhere. We go swimming on the deep pool. I remember that one.
What year
1935. That's the worst typhoon.
in the Philippines?
Yeah, in Bunuan there.
So what happened? Did you guys like ride the?
That's all I know is that we go swimming on those low, it's filled with water.
After the typhoon hit?
Yeah.
I was gonna say there wasn't any like sewer systems or electricity or anything like that, right?
I don't know when that electricity came over to the Philippines. I don't know. We were. I think we got electricity already. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You don't remember? So how old were you in 1935?
I was only 8 years. 8 years.
So who swam in those typhoon hit
But I didn't
pools?
forget that typhoon. I know it.
Where did you guys go? Or how was your?
I have no idea no more.
You guys were like in the house, in the huts,
I don't know anymore.
hiding in the trees.
Why did we do that?
You you remember swimming.
When I was going to school in elementary, in Bunuan,
Yeah.
I instead of riding a motor, what do you call that? Karisa with horse-drawn
Carriage.
carriage.
Right.
We just stay in the back and walk. I mean, we don't walk, we run too, like all the way. That's about almost 3 miles go to the city.
Behind the carriage, horse and carriage.
We just hang into the end of the carriage and then walk too.
So why would you go to the city from the
To
house?
school.
Oh, to go to
Up
school.
to first grade, you go to the city. Fifth grade. 5th to 7th.
5th to 7th grade is.
And then after 7, you graduate, you go to Lingayen. And the place is Pangasinan High School. To high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what memories do you have of pre-elementary school or middle school or high school? What?
We got all those industrial art, we make all kinds. We got hangers, shoes. We do a lot. But in the primary school in Bunuan, I know that something went into my ear. And anyway, it hurt so much because we're guarding the garden. We plant stuff in the, I remember that one. I got something in my ear.
Like a bug or a spider or?
I don't know, a cricket, something like cricket. I don't know,
I think I remember you telling me that story. It was making the crickety noise.
Something that hurt so much. Every time that thing moved,
okay, so it was stuck in your ear. You didn't go jump in the water?
We sleep in the area there where we watch the garden, our garden. So people again, they come and whether I still myself. What you call that thing, the sugar cane in front of the yard, was something like that. Oh boy, what?
So you take the sugar cane, so like that's candy.
My mother,
yeah.
My grandma, when time to eat, they go out with a whip or.
What's grandma's name again?
Huh?
What's grandma's name again?
It's Kalau Imang they call it, it's Anselma.
Okay, yeah, Anselma. So she call you she get the whips out.
Yeah, right, they call it.
All you guys together.
Your grandpa named Carrion, Valerio. That's why we got the biggest fish pan we have. It's named by his name, Carrion. Carrion, the fish pan name.
What is it? Carreon?
Cariong.
Carryong. Oh wow!
But the first name is Valerio. That's you always want to give Valerio.
Valerio is.
And we used to go far away to go to church in Christmas time. I think in the town of Manaus. We walk a long walk
for Christmas.
Huh?
To celebrate Christmas or what?
I think so.
Or to go to church.
You go to church.
What day do you guys go to church?
But I remember that we went there. Manawa visit.
But that's only once?
Huh? We call Manawa, the town where we go to church. But we have our own church in the
Oh, okay.
But during the Christmas time, where people go there a lot.
Right. Well, okay, that's kind of like the pilgrimage to that area because
it's more like that because people go there. Is it from other cities too? Or,
is that like the biggest church there?
Yeah.
Catholic church?
Yeah.
Do you remember any names?
Well, I remember we went to that church.
What about any names or kids growing up? You remember anybody who you played with? Any memories of friends that you had back
I
then?
remember too when we went through from Lingayen Beach, Pangasinan High School. We walked through the beach too, all the way to the Bupat. From Lingayen, then you pass Binmalay, another town, then the Bupat. And that's a long way. How long did we take?
Well, it would seem like it's a long way
in high school.
as a kid, right?
Yeah, we were already in high school.
So what did you guys do? I mean, what was the rites of passage? You guys, well, for the 16-year-old kids now in school, they get their driver's licenses and stuff like that. What was one of your goals?
I don't know.
Did you guys get your?
16, I was already in high school.
So it was just
in 1938, I went to high school already, I think.
going to school and
I only
compete.
what, 13 years old, yeah.
So I mean, what was the thing? Well, growing up, what you remember? What were ideas? People wanted to go to. They focused in on going to school and then starting a business or continuing the family business.
But I was at school most of the time. Yeah.
I know. And what was your thought? Just get through it so you can be free.
School. Then the Japanese come and then the American come. I don't know what that was.
When did the Japanese come?
I don't remember what year was that. I know December 41. Then I guess 42.
Well, okay.
It's very heartwarming, and it's
being in the Philippines, did you know of any other information outside of what was going on in the Philippines, like in Hawaii or anything like that?
Even too. During Japanese time, he was in the army, Philippine army. And he was in prison, I know that.
You know, he was a prisoner of war.
And in Japanese time now, we got 2 carts. 2 cartons with cows and cart. And we go all the way to Nivicia, another, what do you call that, province?
She moves in, gives him a great big hug and a kiss, and they
sometimes we sleep in the road. We carry bangos and shrimp. We exchange with rice and before Japanese time, money. We carry money in the back.
So you were like a teenager at that time, Japanese time?
Yeah, I was Japanese time.
Yeah, I watched it earlier.
That's all I remember.
That's early 40s then, right?
So subtle that actually made it
30s, even in the 30s, late 30s, 40s.
I don't remember. That's
time.
time.
We're not bringing our chief meteorologist Bill White because more rain's on the way.
Yeah, more rain's on the way. It's Friday. The weekend looks like it's going to be mostly dry.
And what about,
Rain on the way. It's on the way
talk
right
about
now.
any of your
I
other
don't
brothers?
remember much of
Tomorrow morning.
my brother.
Any of your brothers? What brother can you remember the most? Tell me about the brother that you remember the most.
When he's still with us all the time. When he's still with us before he was away most of the time. At school too. We're a kid now.
Well, while you're thinking of that, go through the order. Who's the oldest, and say their names and work your way down. And by the age difference.
I have no idea the age difference, but
They're older.
Because in
So, starting from the oldest, Severo.
Ibero into King, that's Hosto. His name before was Hosto, J-U-S-T-O. His name is Domingo, that's the name of that.
Okay.
Then, Paquet,
So we're going to see hit and miss showers, morning smacked a little bit now.
Manuling, Arthur, I heard Arthur died already before he was
some light showers, and this is how it goes all night.
cousin.
So out and about,
He died.
drive
I don't know.
safely.
But you know,
prepare for
I
showers.
first,
Sometimes heavy,
doing,
sometimes
first
light,
time I went
sometimes not at
to
all.
the Philippines
Tonight,
after my Navy
tomorrow morning, there's
career in
here comes Sunday
1951,
night system.
I was taking care of those kids. That's all I do is take care of the kids. Even JC, Reno, and Brenda, they were young. And that's all I do is take care of the, when I
In the
came on vacation.
In 56?
51?
51?
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay,
So
so
that's when I live,
before we get too far off track, so we went for the oldest brother, Severo,
yeah,
the second brother,
Cocaine.
Cocaine,
Then Paquet,
then Paquet,
and then Puping.
then Paping,
The one that died 51 years old.
okay, and then after Paping,
Still.
there's Uncle Step, and then our Grandpa Step, and you, and then
Alex, yeah.
and
I
Alex.
see the flow, it's just a
Oh.
loose flow, right? There's nothing
Feel the flow.
super well organized
What's that?
like we saw last time. But beyond this, beyond that 5 day there will be some more significant
I
rain
didn't
next
see
week.
that one.
I just assumed they came on there too
Enjoy
quick.
the 5 day forecast. Looks good.
Okay.
And, this is a nice little dose of rain.
Well, yeah.